We're back to life, back to reality. Carrington is buzzing yet again at the arrival of the boss and the players. Amad Diallo among the quick ones to return, Diogo Dallo and Bruno Fernandes, understandably given an extended period to first go and calm down, grieve with their friends and their colleagues on the national team after the shocking, tragic death of their teammate Diogo Jota. Rest in peace, my brother. But guys, there are some talks going on trying to compare Victor Osimhen and Oli Watkins. I'm here to bury those because there are some talks concerning Victor Osimhen that are emerging from a certain little source, I should say. Like, share, and subscribe. Come and learn how to earn online. Guys, come and understand the business of the internet. If you don't know how it's done, it's not rocket science. All you need is 1 hour with me. You will get it. Just 1 hour. That's how easy it is. In 1 hour, you're going to understand what you need to do with your phone, your data, and time, so that you're also earning money from this internet that we are always on every day and every second. Now, let's get proper into the football talk because today is the first day of preseason for Manchester United. The preparations at Carrington were interesting because, first of all, the pitch had to be mowed again. Then, the goalposts had to be fixed back. Amorim is coming with new energy as he expects probably this time around to have a group that will be able to execute everything he believes in as a football manager, as a coach, to the latter. New players coming in slow. Cunha is there already. He posted a picture of him and his, not him actually, it was his kid in a Man United jersey, excited to start his new journey. But he's not enough. He's just one of so many players Man United needs. Mbumo is still not done up to now. Meanwhile, when it comes to the striker situation, we are being linked with so many players from Oli Watkins to Calvert-Lewin, and now there are talks suggesting that Man United wanted Osimhen, tried to talk to him, but he rejected us. Apparently because we are not willing to meet the bare minimum of his £200,000 per week. United wanting to convince him to take a pay cut, something we have always known he wouldn't really go for. He is all about his money, that or more. And of course, and bear in mind, he's also priced at about 70 million euros, which I don't think is a lot of money really for a player of his quality. I actually think that's money. If you have it, you pay it. If you've had the audacity to go try to bid for a Chitike, who is, yes, younger, but priced at about 84 million pounds, really you can pay 70 million euros for Osimhen. So the talks of Man United and Osimhen are back on, and of course Osimhen is the only striker that United can sign now, and clearly looks like they are countering Arsenal and their advanced bid for Gyökeres. Certainly it's either Osimhen or Isak. There's only 3 strikers in the world who are at that same level. So for Man United, certainly we can't get Isak, but we can get Victor Osimhen. But they are now suggesting he turned us down, as he's now waiting to go into another round of talks with Galatasaray. No option for him to go to Saudi, whereas they also want him. It's not an option for him apparently. But why can't Man United? Because Osimhen is the one player you drop into any team in the Premier League and he'll fit in. I don't know what the red flags about him are, whether it's true, it's the wages. £200,000 per week for a player like Osimhen is not a lot of money. For a club like Man United, PSR or not, I think we should be able to figure out where we can get that money. If we can actually get him for £200,000 per week, honestly. We've paid worse players way more than that. You know what I'm talking about. Case in point is Sancho, who is believed to be in, I think, his final stages of his move to Juventus. So for me, I think £200,000 per week for Osimhen is a no-brainer. And the talks of him being compared to Oli Watkins, leave alone the fact that Watkins is Premier League proven. Of the Premier League strikers that Man United can sign, Watkins is the best of the lot. But generally, certainly for me, Osimhen is a far better footballer than Oli Watkins, even if he's not proven in the Premier League. I think the odds of Osimhen failing to score goals in the Premier League are so small. It's difficult. It's difficult for him. I know the Premier League is hard, but seeing how he plays, the kind of footballer he is, the character he has got, the fear factor he brings to into the hearts of defenders, I think Osimhen will bang in goals in any team in the Premier League. So I think it's a no-brainer. paying 60 million pounds for Oli Watkins, pay 70 million euros. That's even less than 60 million pounds for Osimhen, and pay him 200,000 pounds per week. So it's a no-brainer. If there is a chance for United to get Osimhen, he's the perfect guy to counter, but also to boost what they are building. You don't bring two of the best number 10s in the world in the Premier League and you give them a mediocre number 9. It doesn't make sense. So let's see. But things at Man United are at a tortoise space. That's the shocking thing. You think United should have a bigger sense of urgency than any other club, but perhaps they are preferring to be more a bit safe than sorry, a case of they're trying to be safe than sorry. But how safe can you be? You've got to make decisions and stand by them, whether they work or not. That's a debate for another day. But you've got to make moves. United is not making the moves they should be making. Arsenal are so advanced in almost every department they need to sort, if you think about it. And we are playing them first. So whatever they do, I think, is a thing of concern to Man United. It matters to us. They are moving fast. They've got a goalkeeper, midfielder, replacement for Partey. They are advanced in a striker. They are advanced in wingers on both flanks, Madueke and Eberechi Eze. They are letting go of players. They are unveiling players. Business is happening. What in the world is Man United doing? I don't get it. It defeats logic. But it goes to show you how bad a situation we are in as a club. But I've seen a video that is claimed to be of Amad Diallo back at Carrington to train in the gym, one of the first players to report. I feel like for a long time we've been, of course, excited by the Cunhas and Mbumo, and I don't think we've given Amad Diallo enough flowers, which I think is okay, because I think there are new boys in town. We've got to give them their attention. But Amad, I feel, will still be a main guy for Man United, regardless which players we sign. And his fitness is so paramount for whatever Amorim is doing, because that wing-back position which he plays is important in this system. So, whereas we've got all these new signings we're excited about, I think if there is one player of those who we already have, we should be hoping works well with whichever players we bring in. It's Amad. And now is the time for us to see it. Our first preseason game will be against Leeds. So we'll certainly get a chance to see him and how he fits. I'm hoping that at that time, that's about 13 days from now. 12. I'm hoping at that time we've got the core of the team Amorim is hoping to work with in the coming season. And we get to see a clear picture and view of how Amad, our star boy, will fit into this whole new system and the star-studded United we are looking to build. It's quite important because there's also a possibility that the system, or there's so many stars, reject him, but also, and I think that's the case, when the attention goes off him, and there's a lot of players, Cunha and Mbeumo, name them, to divide the attention and the focus, I think he will flourish. Because at times the pressure, also it takes the things away from these young players. I thought Kobe was, was a victim of that kind of pressure and the focus on him, a young player. Same with Garnacho in a way, besides his personal character not being the best. But I thought really the attention he got as a young kid breaking into the senior team of Man United sort of took something away from him. That's the thing. That's the pressure of playing for a big club like United. For me, I think the changes around the club are timely in terms of Amad and his development, and I think we can hope that he does have, first of all, a fit season. That's the first most important thing, and certainly he gets to maximize the potential he has got. Because also these players get big contracts like he did towards the end of last season, and they fail to play football because of how heavy the contract is and the expectation on just themselves, even before the fan base and everyone else and the coaches. The expectation in them just drains them. It weighs down on them that they can't perform. So we're hoping. So it's not really done and sorted for Amad. He's got the jury still out there for him. So is Kobe and all these kids. So I think it's a beautiful time for us to focus on the whole project and have a proper assessment of it. Whereas we are so bitter about the lack of progress when it comes to new signings, I think we've got enough young players to be excited about going into the new season, honestly. But also we should understand that it's again going to be difficult for Man United to sign all the players they need in one summer. So maybe we can as well swallow humble pie and just trust the process and follow and see whatever is happening, as these bunches of guys seem to be trying to fail Amorim by not giving him the players he wants on time. Anyhow, that's it. My name is Webb. That was a quick wrap up of what's happening at Manchester United. Some bit of rumors going on, but most importantly, it's day one. It's day one of pre-season for Manchester United. Guys, come learn and understand how the internet pays, so that you too can start savoring this money. That's so sweet when you start getting it. It's so sweet. Man United up against Leeds on the 19th of July. Then West Ham follows on the 27th of July. Those are the two first friendly games we are going to play in this preseason. My name is Webb. Like, share and subscribe. Osimhen or Oli Watkins? Would you pay 70 million euros for Osimhen, pay him £200,000 per week? Or would you pay £60 million for Oli Watkins? What makes sense for you? Let me know what you think in the comment section.